It is a beautiful fall morning here in northern Minnesota. We're in the marina at Bailey's Resort on Leech Lake. We're heading out onto Minnesota's walleye factory for some fall fishing. Walleyes probably catch a few northern pike. We got a windy afternoon coming. We're gonna fish some windy points and shorelines for some shallow walleyes and tell you about a great destination to go fishing, Minnesota's Leech Lake. All right, just drifting around the point here. Actually a pretty popular spot when it's windy like this. Wind really drives the walleyes on Leech Lake. Windy points, there's a lot of rock and gravel and sand, shallow weeds. And these fish will be up in the shallow water a lot of the year whenever it's windy, feeding on perch and shiners. It's a good fish here. I'm taking my time with it. This got 6-pound Suffix 832 on with a 10-foot fluorocarbon leader. Real nice walleye to start us out. Beautiful golden fish. And that fish was in about 5 feet of water, folks. And that's the result right there. Start us out fishing windy points in the fall in a beautiful walleye. And kind of what Leech Lake is famous for, really great walleyes. Lots of numbers and lots of bigger fish like that. Just hopping these points, you know, just kind of like we talked about, stand pretty shallow here, definitely less than 9 or 10 feet. And you know, you get into a school of them here, you know, again, we're fishing with live bait, but when you get into some good numbers, you know, if you got a couple anglers in the boat fishing, you can throw artificials. But we're just kind of getting one here, one there as we drift. Sand, that's a chunky fish there. Beauty. It's gonna be about 20, 21 incher. Another nice one. Typical for that fall bite, once the water temps dip below 60, in Minnesota usually, you know, some point later in September or into early October, this fish will move shallow to feed. Looks like another walleye. Yep, just a little guy. Maybe able to just fling him in here. It's another eater. Oh, he's bigger than I thought. Here we go again. Woo! It is a beautiful eater, but I should probably not have boat flipped him. Beautiful Leech Lake walleye. Yeah, 4 feet, dude. 4 feet of water. Whew. So fun. You know, I've got a couple different jigging rods here on the deck. I got a couple of 6.6 St. Croix, an Avidex, a Legend Elite. But I'm really enjoying catching these fish on it's a 7-foot medium light power Legend Elite rod. I can feel every little rock and boulder that you tick over. You can tell when you got a little bit of weed on your hook. Another dandy here. Whoa. Man, that's a chunk there. You can see these fish are really fattening up for winter. Man, big fat girth on that, and you can see how you get in here in the shallows. They are on the chow. Beautiful Leech Lake walleye, wow. So fun in shallow water too, and again, I cast it into less than 6 feet of water. Catch that fish, look at the belly. Just a chunk, man. Awesome fish. Another one to release, about 22 inches probably. As we're showing you today, Leech Lake is one of Minnesota's premier walleye fisheries, but it's a great multi-species destination as well. And it actually kind of surprised today, we haven't caught some northern pike and jumbo perch. Typically when you're walleye fishing, those are mixed in, and of course you get to bring more fish home from your vacation because you're catching those other species. World-class muskie spot, fish over 50 inches potential. And largemouth bass in the wild rice, the reeds, and the lily pads. There's some huge largemouth bass in here. And it's really coming on strong lately as a great smallmouth bass destination as well. Don't forget the slab crappies, big bluegills and sunfish in here too. If you're looking for a great spot for sportsmen and families, a true multi-species gem, Leech Lake is that spot. So we've been talking about pitching jigs and shiners, and as I said, I've got some other rods on the deck here with some artificials, and we've had a pretty good pot of walleyes biting just in this one little area, about 4 to 6 feet. So I picked up a Storm Largo shad. It's a perch pattern. Made a couple casts out to the edge of the break, and boom, right away. Whoa, chunk walleye. Smacked this swim bait. Man, did he smash that bait. And that was out off the break in about like probably 7 to 9 feet of water, because on my right here is that shallow water 4 to 6 where we're pitching jigs. And man, boom, this crushed it. Probably the biggest walleye of the day. Woo-hoo. Beauty, unbelievable fishing today. You know, in all 4 seasons, you can enjoy great fishing here in the Leech Lake area. It's an awesome destination for sportsmen and their families. The best way to start planning your trip, leechlake.org. You'll find all the information you need right there. Hope you enjoyed today's segment. I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.